Okay guys, so I am going to start to prepare my balsamic vinegar reduction. I found this actually that my mother had, pomegranate balsamic vinegar. So I'm assuming that there's maybe a little bit of pomegranate juice in here, and I'm using this. And so basically all I'm going to do, I put about, this is about 1 cup of balsamic vinegar in a saucepan, and I'm just going to light it up. Okay, and then the next thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to add about, maybe about 1 teaspoon of honey. I'm just drizzling it in. And this is optional because either way it's going to reduce, but I just want it to be a little bit sweet. And then my secret is I'm actually taking pure vanilla, and I'm going to add a tiny bit of pure vanilla in, just a few drops. And that's just going to make it really fragrant and give it this nice little extra hint of something. Okay, so I'm going to let this come to a boil, and then I'm going to reduce it down to low, and I'm going to let it simmer, and it's probably going to take about a good 20 to 25 minutes for it to reduce. So I will see you back. Okay, so it's come to a boil now, so I'm going to reduce it down, and I'm going to let it cook for longer. Okay, so the next thing I did was I just halved butternut squash. Okay, I'm not using the whole thing. And then I just spooned out the core, I peeled the skin, and then I just cut it into half moon shapes. So it looks like this. This is a whole half of a butternut squash. And now I'm putting it in a tray. If you had a, a baking tray that's just a regular baking tray, that would be better. But this is all my mom had that was big enough, so I'm going to use this. So now I'm going to work on the brown butter sage. Okay, so I'm taking a half a stick of butter, and I'm just going to put it in a pan, and I'm going to let that melt. And then when that's melted, I'm going to add the sage leaves. Okay, my butter is about melted, so I'm going to add some sage leaves. And sage is in season here right now, so they're really big, beautiful sage leaves. It's definitely the right time to get it. I think 3 is enough. And I'm just going to let this butter get browned. So eventually the bubbles will subside, and then what happens is it starts to brown. So when that happens, I will show you what it looks like. Okay, so the butter's ready. I'm going to remove it from the pan, and then I'm going to get started with the squash. Okay, so I'm going to take my sage brown butter sauce, and I'm just going to start spooning it over the butternut squash. And it has a nice nutty flavor, so all of these flavors go really perfectly together. You know, the nuttiness with the squash, and butter, of course, and sage goes perfectly. And then with the topping of the balsamic vinegar, it's just going to cut the richness a little bit and give it some, you know, acidic tang, and it's going to be really, really good. So I'm going to get this finished. It's going to go into the oven at 375 Fahrenheit, and it's going to probably take about 35 minutes to cook through. I'll let you know how long it took when it's ready, so I'll see you back.
Hi.
It's warming right now.
Okay. Hi, welcome to...
No, Mom, it's okay.
Okay.
Alright, so this is the butternut squash. All I did, it cooked about a half hour, and then for the last 5 minutes I turned the broiler onto high just to get it a little crispy. And now I'm going to just, you see how it's like a syrup? I'm going to just drizzle that on here. You don't need a lot because it's very strong. It's really reduced. And that's probably more than enough. And it looks really beautiful. Do a little close-up.
Oh, look at that. Wait, you're going to...
Mom, you want to have a taste? You want to have a taste?
Yes.
See what you think?
Dave, you want to try? Okay. I want to.
Alright, why don't you have a taste?
Have a taste.
Can I tape you?
Yes.
Okay, you can tell me what you think.
Oh, this looks so good. Mmm.
Good?
It's delicious.
Yeah? Alright. So this is a great fall side dish for anything. I hope you give it a try. And until next time,
Thanksgiving.
See you later.
Bring me